Number 1. Suzuki Jimny. One of the most legendary little off-roaders of all time lives on in the 2026 Suzuki Jimny. The Jimny has long been a favorite among those who appreciate simplicity, longevity, and adventure due to its rugged good looks and unparalleled capabilities in a compact design. Building on decades of research and development and meeting the rising demands of a new generation of drivers, the most recent version aims to strike a balance between the old and the new. By masterfully blending essential upgrades in design, performance, efficiency, and technology with its authentic heritage, Suzuki has created a vehicle that is both robust and modern. In terms of aesthetics, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny stays true to its roots as a workhorse by maintaining its signature boxy shape. This design serves a practical purpose as well as an aesthetic one. It increases the tiny SUV's visibility and makes it easy to recognize. Nonetheless, it now has more aerodynamics, less drag, and a more contemporary look thanks to some minor upgrades. A more refined use of LED lighting, reworked indicators, and a slightly altered grille with active air vents for better engine cooling and efficiency are all visible on the front fascia. Its total proportions are still small, so it's good for crowded city streets and winding woodland trails, but the panel quality and materials used have been upgraded to make it feel more sophisticated and high-end. As safety standards and consumer expectations have changed, Suzuki has also adapted. Improving crash performance without sacrificing weight, the 2026 model now features greater structural rigidity through the use of high-tensile steel. With this generation comes a whole new set of driver assist features. Standard or available on some trim levels are features including automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, and adaptive cruise control. Thanks to these upgrades, the Jimny is now a more practical daily vehicle and a better option for anyone seeking a compromise between off-road capability and contemporary safety features. Suzuki has made substantial undercarriage modifications to increase efficiency and decrease emissions. A mild hybrid configuration integrating a smaller turbocharged engine with an integrated starter generator has mostly supplanted the older, less efficient 1.5-liter normally aspirated engine. Along with boosting fuel efficiency and reducing emissions to satisfy increasingly severe environmental norms across worldwide markets, this improvement helps boost low-end torque, which is a critical asset for off-road climbing and crawling. Number 2. Toyota Mini Land Cruiser. In a small size that appeals to both urban explorers and seasoned adventurers, the 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser marries heritage with innovation, marking a momentous occasion in the brand's legendary history. The Land Cruiser has been legendary throughout the Australian outback and African savannas for decades as an emblem of ruggedness and off-road capability. To make their vehicles more accessible, smaller, and more robust without sacrificing spirit or capability is their current goal. The revival of the Mini Land Cruiser by Toyota is a welcome return to practicality, in contrast to the trend among many manufacturers toward flimsy, lifestyle-oriented crossovers that put aesthetics before substance. The new model takes design cues from the iconic Land Cruiser 70 series and boasts angular shoulders, a squared-off profile, and an assured demeanor. Its presence is more than made up for its diminutive stature. It can rightfully claim ancestry from a line that has seen service on some of the most perilous battlefields on Earth. Under the hood, the 2026 Mini Land Cruiser will reportedly be based on the TNGA-F platform, which is shared with the larger Land Cruiser 300 series and the most recent Tacoma from Toyota. Differentiating it from other crossovers, this decision shows dedication to true off-road capability. Toyota isn't only throwing a storied brand onto a watered-down car by constructing it on a real truck chassis. The company is guaranteeing that the Mini Cruiser is worthy of its reputation. The exact technical details are yet unknown. However, rumors have it that the car would use a hybrid powertrain similar to the ones found in other TNGA-F models and a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. This engine setup would be great for commuting during the week and off-roading on the weekends because to its efficient and powerful performance. On the inside, the Mini Land Cruiser should be as comfortable as it is durable. People who enjoy the outdoors but don't want to give up comfort are Toyota's target market. So, we're hoping for an inside finished with long-lasting materials, easy-to-use controls, and tech elements that make things more convenient without being a pain. The outdoor enthusiasts may be interested in the rubberized flooring, white clean surfaces, and storage solutions that are modular, while the modern demands are met with touchscreen infotainment systems, Wi-Fi connectivity, and smart safety suites. Strategically, it seems like the 2026 Mini Land Cruiser will be able to carve out a special place in the market. Number 3. Ford Everest Hybrid. As far as worldwide automotive engineering is concerned, the 2026 Ford Everest Hybrid is one of the few cars that successfully combines tough off-road performance with urban sophistication and modern eco-conscious innovation. Rather than just riding the hybrid technological wave, this vehicle, the latest in Ford's lauded SUV lineage, forges a new route that appeals to families, explorers, and drivers with a vision for the future. Across the Asia-Pacific area and beyond, the Everest nameplate has long been associated with expedition and durability, frequently seen conquering harsh terrains. Ford has launched a subtle revolution under the hood of this hybrid vehicle, but they haven't muted the essential spirit that Everest aficionados have loved for years. As soon as you step inside the 2026 Everest Hybrid, you'll see how well it combines classic practicality with cutting-edge style. Subtly updated exterior design. Everest's iconic profile is still there, but with more aerodynamic details and a more modern feel. A reworked grille with active shutters for better airflow and efficiency gives the front fascia a more daring appearance than before. The addition of standard LED matrix headlights elevates this SUV to the present era by improving visibility and adding a tech-infused look. A physique that is both sturdy and graceful is the consequence of meticulous planning that went into every curve and edge, from front to back. The real change, nevertheless, has occurred beneath the surface. Using its expanding knowledge of hybrid technology honed across a number of worldwide models, Ford has taken a giant leap forward in its electrification strategy with the release of the Everest Hybrid. A high-capacity lithium-ion battery pack and an improved electric motor form the vehicle's powertrain, which is based on a 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged inline-4 engine. With its outstanding total output of around 300 horsepower and over 500 Nm of torque, the Everest Hybrid maintains its exceptional capabilities for towing and carrying. The electric motor's quick torque is invaluable in off-road environments, where short bursts of power can determine whether you stay stuck or make progress. A 10-speed automatic transmission, fine-tuned for use with hybrid powertrains, couples with the drivetrain. Superior control software that takes into account road conditions and driver actions makes the switch between electric and gas power almost invisible. Every terrain, from city traffic to gravel trails, may be optimized for power delivery by the system. Number 4. Toyota Land Cruiser LC300. Blending contemporary elegance with a profound reverence for legacy, the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser LC300 emerges as a daring proclamation of resiliency. Durability, dependability, and all-terrain superiority have remained constant throughout the Land Cruiser lineage's many iterations, which have amassed over 70 years of legendary status. The LC300 is more than simply a car. It's the latest in a long line of legendary vehicles that started with the BJ series in the 50s, designed for tough military and utility work. With state-of-the-art technology, improved off-road capability, and a fresh emphasis on comfort and luxury, this most recent version does more than just pay homage to the past. It completely transforms the concept, establishing itself as a top-tier SUV for contemporary adventurers. With a new base as the starting point, Toyota's engineering team completely revamped the LC300. As part of its TNGA Toyota New Global Architecture strategy, the Land Cruiser maintains its body-on-frame construction while upgrading to the GA-F platform. This upgrades the vehicle while retaining its legendary durability. With its redesigned foundation and stronger, more stable chassis, the ride quality on road is improved and off-road performance is elevated. In comparison to its forerunner, the LC200, it is around 200 kilograms lighter, which improves fuel economy, makes it more nimble, and lowers the center of gravity, making for a more controlled and assured ride on any surface. The 2025 LC300's powertrain is a huge departure from the previous iteration, which used a conventional naturally aspirated V8 engine. A 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6 gasoline engine producing 409 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque powers the latest model. Additionally, a 3.3-liter twin-turbo V6 diesel engine is available from Toyota for diesel-heavy markets. This engine produces an outstanding 304 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. The 10-speed automatic transmission and powerful engines work in tandem to provide silky gear changes and top-notch performance in all-terrain, from low-range crawling to high-speed cruising. In addition to bringing the Land Cruiser in line with current efficiency and emissions rules, the adoption of smaller, forced induction engines expands its performance capabilities by providing more low-end torque and improved throttle responsiveness. The LC300 has all the off-road features you'd expect from a Land Cruiser, including a permanent four-wheel drive system. Number 5. Toyota Landhopper. The 2026 Toyota Landhopper is a daring demonstration of how the automaker has successfully updated its off-road heritage to meet contemporary demands. The Landhopper is Toyota's take on robust agility in an era when the auto industry is shifting toward electrification, tiny versatility, and sustainable engineering. Taking cues from the legendary Land Cruiser heritage as well as the retro-modern styling of the FJ Cruiser, the Landhopper is born, not just a little brother, but an entirely new species. This car caters to the needs of eco-conscious drivers, city dwellers, and daredevils all at once. Landhopper's initial public unveiling piqued interest, drawing in fans of Toyota as well as those looking for a new take on a classic off-road utility vehicle. The 2026 Landhopper gives out an intimidating presence while still seeming kind and approachable. Despite its little stature, it exudes an air of commanding authority on the road. As a whole, the vertical grille, strong LED headlights, prominent wheel wells, and short overhangs convey an air of deliberate design. This car is built to perform, not just look tough. Subtle contouring and contemporary accents bring it bang up to date, while the squared-off profile pays homage to vintage off-roaders. The designers spared no effort in creating this vehicle, down to the possible two-tone paint schemes, functional roof rails, and black cladding that encircles the lower body. It's clearly a Toyota, yet it also stands out. The cabin of the Landhopper strikes a balance between everyday comfort and tough durability, making it a warm and inviting place to step inside. Its interior design is distinctly functional, with rubberized surfaces, sturdy switchgear, and materials that are easy to clean. The cockpit, meanwhile, gives off an air of understated sophistication. Supportive seats with stain-resistant fabric or optional leather-like upholstery are standard across all trim levels. Whether you're navigating narrow trails or bustling city streets, you'll feel more confident thanks to Toyota's emphasis on visibility, which includes big windows and a strong driving stance. Impressively roomy for a vehicle of its size, the cabin features ingenious storage solutions all over and a flexible rear baggage area that can be transformed with the fold-flat back seats. The Landhopper is versatile enough to meet the demands of a wide variety of lifestyles, whether you're a weekend warrior, an athlete, or just need a handyman. Hidden beneath its rough exterior, the Landhopper makes use of the most recent technological advancements made by Toyota. The Landhopper isn't compromised in terms of structural integrity for size thanks to its construction on the Golf platform, which is shared with some of Toyota's most capable body-on-frame SUVs.
Thanks for watching.